Hello, let's do the Netflix puzzled Starstruck for July 12th. We'll also be doing the snippet again, and I'm going to give it a little bit of a chance to see if they make it interesting enough to keep doing it or if we're just going to toss it at some point. But anyway, we'll do the easy then the hard for Starstruck first. Easy is called Not Found. Hopefully, I do better than yesterday. In each row, each column, and each colored region, we're placing one star. Stars also can't touch each other, even diagonally. So that's a gimme, and that's a gimme. Now there's only one place left in brown, one place left in indigo. We call this a plonker. You just plonk it down. Maybe. Red is in one of those. What am I missing? This column's down to these two. Green is these three. Hold on. I am not seeing it. I'm going to take a step back. Okay, so we're going to do some formations. Gray is down to these three, which removes this green. It also removes this one and this one because they see the entirety of what's left in gray, either through column or row or touching. And so green's down to these two, which removes that yellow, which now leaves just this one yellow, one gray, one green, and one red. I was fully expecting it to be a plonker, so I wasn't expecting to have to do formations and easy, but that was neat. A little bit of a hitch there, where you have to go, oh, maybe I have to do something more than just click. Anyway, the hard is called twins. All right, well, so far looks pretty easy. These all line up, and then these all line up, and then these line up. The orange gets rid of that column, green gets rid of that column. Also these ones that touch it. Brown is that or that, indigo is that or that. Okay, what's asymmetric here? What's asymmetric here? Because we've got these four. Whoopsie. No, not reset. The undo used to be right there. We got these four. These. One of these two, one of these two. Oh, okay. So that's what I would call an X-wing. I don't know what they call it. But look at this, right? This column and this column are going to place a star in one of these and a star in one of these. But we can't do these two. They share a row. We can't do these two. They share a row. So we're definitely going to be doing either these two or these two. That's why it's called an X-wing. And so that means that this uses up this row and these use up this row. So we get rid of that one, that one, that one, and that one. I suppose this was also what they call an X-wing, which is this column, this column, this row, and this row. But we already eliminated everything for that. It's kind of very simplified X-wing then, I guess. So what's happening here? Let's think about these. Maybe there is something to this. Ooh, this is interesting. This leg doesn't work. So if I tried to do this star, which would require this star because of these columns here, this sort of rectangle, this is out and this is out for touching it, and now green needs to be here and red needs to be here, and they would touch. So that's no good. So we got to do the other diagonal, and that gets us. I think that finishes the puzzle for us. That was interesting. I liked that idea. All right, and once we figure that out, the rest is just solved. Cool. Let's go back and we will definitely do, what do they call it? Snippets or whatever. All right, here we go. It's called brain freeze. We're going to do ice cream. Oh, it's a popsicle. All right, this has to be taken by that too. 6. I think we have to do this 2 by 3. Oh, could we do these 6? Yeah, we could. There's 7 in the column. But it feels like it's that, right? You can vibe these. I like to logic them if I can. Like prove that what I'm doing is the only way. Now 5 it being prime. I didn't notice there was this 5. It's kind of faded. It's going to have to take either the 5 in the row or it's going to have to take 5 in the column somewhere. But I don't actually know. Okay, if it took 5 in the row, we could do a counting argument here. Because all of this would have to use up here. This would be 9 plus 4 is 13. I don't think this is 13. It looks like it's 13's prime. This is a grid, but it's 5 by 3. It's 15. So if this 5 can't go this way because we would have too many cells up here for the digits we've got. Some would be missing. So as a result, the 5 goes vertically. So the 5 it must use, because this is 6 long, so it's going to be missing one of these ends. It must use these 4. And so, what's that mean for that 4 there? The 5 uses these 4, okay. And so then this 4 has only one choice. It takes these 4. The 5 takes the ones next to it. And so now all of these are taken by the 6, including that one. I feel like, I mean, it seems like this 2 goes this way, and then this 6 goes up, but I need to prove it. So, what's going on here? This 3 maybe? Doesn't go left. It definitely takes these 2. Can I have the... See, it doesn't let me do partial. I'd love to be able to do partial. I could pull out my pen, I guess, but... Why don't I do that? Like, I don't like getting stuck by lack of notation. That annoys me when I... Like, the 5 is using these. So that's a barrier there. And then the 3 is definitely using... Well, we don't know it does that, but... The 3 is causing that barrier there. I don't even know if this is the best way to do it. This 3, I could go either way. This 3, oh, wait, this 3, there it is. This 3 here has to do that. Well, it can't go left. And if it did that, it breaks the other 3. So yeah, we're doing this 3, and then we're doing this 3. That's 2. This 2 goes up, this 2 goes up. That has to be taken by that 3, that's taken by that 3. The 5 now does that, that's 2, and that's 6. And that's basically what I thought was going to happen, but that was the key there. I think I just need to get used to scanning this puzzle. Also, I'm used to, with pencil puzzles, being able to write with a pencil, right? Anything you could do with a pencil should be part of the UI, in my opinion. That's why I have that tool. All right. Well, how'd you do?